All right, let me get with that KQ station one more time. KQ4, is that Kilo Quebec 4 Victor Foxtrot?
KQ4 Papa Victor Foxtrot, David in Kernersville, mobile in and out.
All right, very good. We got you that time. Thank you so much. All right, we got quite the list here. Let me go back up. There's a lot of mobiles, so I'll try the best I can here. KC5 Real Big Guns, Shannon, take it away.
Hello there, Dustin and Nick and Annette, KC5RBG, having a fun time here. I just had a shot in my eye. Now I'm heading up. And at least they didn't put ice on my eye this time. Last time I had a allergic reaction. And it was like, had my eyes swollen for 3 days. So I told him about it today, and he's like, okay, we won't use it. And I'll tell you what, while the shot was painful, the iodine had been a lot more painful. So I'm not doing as bad as I was. Thank the Lord for that. Anyway, beautiful day out here. My truck's saying 63 out. Clear skies. And just beautiful out here. I hope everyone's having a great day. And everyone take care. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless. 73. Back to net control.
All right there, Shannon. Well, great to hear you out there. And your first check-in was 9/4 of 20, and you've checked in 963 times. So we'll say 73 for now. Take care of that eye, man. I can't believe they let you drive after that. And maybe we can catch up later and have some D-Star time or something like that. So we'll say 73 and catch you down the log. That brings me over to Fred, WA8KOC in the mobile. How you doing, Fred? One more time there, WA8KOC. Fred, are you out there? All right, nothing heard. Let's go to Elmer, K8HNK in the mobile.
K8HNK in the group, KD8SDEPC. Good morning, or good afternoon, everybody in the group. Just here, kind of mobiling on my way home. A little bit discouraged this afternoon. One of my family members is supposed to come and hear me speak, has decided not to come, and it's kind of got me a little bit under the weather, but I'm just going to try to push on through and go do this speech about what I mentioned earlier in the net early this morning, the 50th year anniversary of the 1974 tornado outbreak. So, other than that, just hope everybody has a bright and blessed day. This is Elmer, K8HNK, back to net control, KD8EPC. I'll be clear in 73. Good job running in that.
All right there, Elmer. Well, good luck with the presentation, and sorry you got to do it yourself there. Looks like your first check-in was 410 of 21, and you've checked in 34 times. So we'll say 73 for now. Mobile safely, my friend, and we'll catch you down the log. Well, let's go over and talk to Alan now. KI5DAY all day long, the Chicken Wrangler. How you doing, Alan?
KI5DAY, yes, all day long and most of the night. Hi. Hey, Dustin, thanks for running the net today. 4th anniversary. Wow, it's hard to believe. I was trying to remember how I heard about the net. Either either Johnny or Ray, one of those two, said something about it to me, and I can't remember which one it was. I was talking to them because I used to repeater hop quite a bit back when I first got on the air, and that was about a month or two after I got on the air when they started that. Actually, about a month, I think. So, because I didn't get on the air till like March 2020. Don't know how many times I've checked in. I have no clue, but yeah, it's been a good net, and thanks for being part of the 4th anniversary. And great list you got going today. I've been listening to most of it. I was working on some music earlier, had to get that done, and all that jazz. But anyway, I'll shoot it back to you. Have a great net. KI5DAY 73.
All right there, Alan. Well, I'll say 74 to you there. And we do have quite the nice list there. Your first check-in was 414 of 20, and you checked in 1,515 times. So how about that? Yeah, we're honored to be part of the 4th anniversary there, and it's a lot of fun there. So we're going to say 73 to you. You mobile safely, and hopefully we'll hear you this evening while you're there at the Big W. We're going to say 73 to Alan, and that brings me down to Larry, KI5UIF. How you doing? Your first check-in was 711 of 22, and you checked in 43 times. For KI5UIF, Larry, are you there? All right, nothing heard. He may have been in and out. That brings me to KB5QAI. Pete, I think he was mobile. Take it away.
Everybody on the net, this is KB5QAI. I am mobile. In Claremore today. Well, I don't know when the first time I checked in was, but I know it's been probably around 2 years ago. And since then I've got put in a repeater, and it's connected to the Allstar Link network, which is connected to the Boredom Breaker Hub during the 2 hours that it's on. And then it's connected also 3 other times during the week. But other than that, back to the net control, KB5QAI.
All right there, Pete. Well, I always like playing with All-Star repeaters and things. I have a high-powered node made with Motorola sitting here on my desk right now. So there you are. Your first check-in was 29 of 22, and you've checked in 276 times. So we'll say 73 to you, Pete. And KQ4PVF, David was in and out. His first check-in was 316 of 24, and he's checked in twice. And that brings me down to Ron, KB5VDB. Your first check-in was 47 of 20, according to this, and you've checked in 1,975 times. Almost 2,000. Take it away there, Ron.
No, sir. My first check-in was the 3rd of April of 2020. Johnny asked Ray if he thought I would be in the net control, and I was listening, and Ray's phone immediately rang, and I said, yep. So on that first day, I had the 3rd slot, and we started the net at 12:30 that day, and then decided the next day to move to 12. But I was one of the first 4.
All right there, Ron. Yeah, definitely. I forgot they didn't have the logs for the first couple of days there, so they didn't start taking records until 4/7. So you got a couple of more days on there. So there you are. Man, you're really noisy. I heard most of what you said, but I had to listen real close. So I'm going to say 73 to you, and I got to go back up here to the top. I forgot a couple I didn't even see on the list when I went down to the mobiles there. So we're going to go talk to Grant now. KD5AFS. Grant, good afternoon. What are you smoking today?
KDADPC in the net. KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Dustin, and everybody else out there. I'm not smoking today. We're still eating leftovers from Saturday. But anyhow, great to hear you on the 4th anniversary day. I can't remember. I think I just found out about this net by accident. When they started the net, Dustin, I still had about 8 more months of work to go before I retired. So I pretty much just check in on the weekends, and then, once I retired, I started checking in a little more often. I cannot remember when they bamboozled me into running the shift on the net. I can't remember how long ago that was or when it was, but anyhow, I've enjoyed it so far. I won't hold it any longer. I know you're on overtime, Dustin, so hi to Nick on the keyboard. Almost forgot that. And with that, I'll send it back to you, sir. KD5 AFS.
All right there, Grant. Well, great to hear you out there, and it looks like your first check-in was 418 of 20, and you checked in 2,078 times. Impressive. So there you are, and boy, there was something else I wanted to say, but I forget what it was. Oh, yeah, we are on overtime, but Ray says go as long as I want, so we may even take one more round of check-ins just to torture the man behind the screen. Hi. So we're going to say 73 to you, Grant. We'll catch you down the log. And that brings me over to Greg, AI5HV. Good afternoon, Greg. How are you?
This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, Greg in Broken Arrow. I actually just finished up my retiree lunch for the place I used to work. So I came back out here to the truck so I could check in via Echolink there and check into this momentous occasion of 4-year anniversary. I would also appreciate if you would proxy in Miss Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo.
We certainly can do that for you, Greg. And let's see. I have a couple of different numbers for you. On your original one, your original call was 102721 with 160 check-ins, and then on your new call, it's 61422 and 692 check-ins. So pretty impressive there.
Yeah, thank you for that. I know I don't have as many check-ins as some of the other folks do, like Grant and Gil, and those guys have a number of different check-ins that I don't. But I think Ray may have been the one that first told me about the net and encouraged me to get on the net. So I do appreciate that, and I appreciate the opportunity to do the first hour show duties yesterday.
I heard you did the first hour yesterday. How'd that go for you?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit nervous going into it, but appreciate the training that Alex gave me and Ray gave me there. So I think that helped prepare me for it. It kind of made me laugh when Alex said yesterday, he says, I can tell you're sitting up straight in the chair. He said, just relax and enjoy it. And that was true. I was a little bit nervous my first time doing it yesterday.
Well, you know what? As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Sometimes these guys can be a little tough when they're all trying to get in at once, but it's a good time, and after a couple of times, you train them and they get used to you, you get used to them, and you'll have a good time. So glad to have you, and hopefully next time we'll be able to check in with you. But we'll turn it back to you one more time. We got one more on the list, and wow, we're almost 10 minutes into overtime. Back to you.
39 in an hour.
Definitely appreciate you, Dustin and Nick, for all you do for amateur radio. Appreciate you running the net this hour. Appreciate all the other NCOs out there, Ray and Alex and Grant and Ron and and Susie and Joe. I don't know if they're on, but all the different ones, Declan and Dave. I appreciate all of you running the net. I appreciate the encouragement that you guys gave me to step outside, my comfort zone and become an NCO, and just thankful for the opportunity. So appreciate all of you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and an even better rest of the week. I'll say 7-3 for now. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
All right there, Greg. Well, so great to have you with us, as always, my friend. We'll say 73 to you for now, and we look forward to hearing you down the log. All right, let's go talk to John, NJ5 Zulu. Your first check-in was 224 of 21, and you checked in at 976 times. Take it away.
W8WKY.
Yeah, and I messed up your preamble too, so NJ5 Zulu wasn't a nice guy at the time, so I still not really enjoy it. You guys had a good time, and you and Nick and Dustin up there, and I sure hope you guys didn't get any of the damage up there in Ohio and the way. So I'm proud of you guys. Hammond eggs was I came up back to Tulsa, and I was a little bit green. Talk to you guys out there. You're doing good. Great. NJ5 Zulu's clear and listening.
All right there, John. Well, great to have you with us. And, boy, man, there was something I wanted to say, but I don't know what it was. So there you are. We'll say 73 to you for now, and have yourself a great day. All right, I am way over my time here, so I'm going to look for Mr. Ray there, K5 CFY. Are you ready to take the helm?
The EPC Internet, K5 CFY. Yes, sir. I am here and ready to go there, Dustin. Awesome job. I definitely appreciate you and Nick there for doing the first hour there. I thank the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association for hooking us up, helping us celebrate this 4th year anniversary of the Border Breaker Net. We definitely appreciate you guys.
All right there, Ray. Well, we thank you for letting us have the first hour, and especially on the 4th anniversary here. It's always fun to do a special occasion. We've gotten at least one of the, thousands, 60,000, 50,000. One of them we got. So we got that. Now we got the 4th anniversary. So very cool. So with that, I want to thank everybody that checked in with us today. We couldn't do the net without all the wonderful check-ins, and Ray, thanks again for letting me and Nick have the first hour, and have a great rest of the net. With that, this is KD-EPC turning net control over to K5 CFY, and I will be clear. 73.
Alrighty, Dustin, again, thanks very much. This is Ray Romeo Alpha Yankee. My call is K5 CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Yankee, and this is the 4th year anniversary of the N5XQK Memorial Border Breaker Net. Johnny called on the 1st of April, wanted to know what we thought about doing a net in the afternoon, kind of a health and welfare, and we got it kicked off on the 3rd, and it lasted, I think, for 3 hours. For a while, it kind of ran short of net controllers. We cut it back to 2, but anyway, it's still going strong, and we definitely appreciate everybody that checks in on a regular basis or any time you can. Alrighty, I'm ready to start taking some check-ins, so if you'd like to check into the net or do a recheck, please call now.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor, Mike Whiskey, Jim in Barberton.
BRM, Mansfield, Ohio, Scott.
Whiskey and Charles,
Bravo 8,
Oscar,
Queen, Waffle in Middlefield, Ohio.
Q8.
Bravo 8, Victor, Mike Whiskey.
And in Charlotte.
gosh, like you wouldn't believe. I picked out Mark in there. Then I heard a Brian in there. Brian, give me your call sign.
Whiskey 4, Bravo, Mike, Foxtrot, Brian, and Charlotte.
We got you in there, Brian. Whiskey 4, Bravo, Mike, Foxtrot. Somebody else come in there.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor Mike
Kilo
Whiskey.
India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike. Recheck.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike.
Ray, I don't know if you got Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie.
Your call sign there again. Whiskey Alpha 8.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8KOC, Fred, Akron, Echolink Mobile.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor Mike Whiskey.
He got you there, but I got a Whiskey Bravo 8 whiskey. Give me the rest of it, please.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor Mike Whiskey, Jim in Barberton.
The ID kind of got you. I got a Whiskey Bravo 8, and I think it was whiskey, but that's all I got. The Whiskey Bravo 8, give me your call sign.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor Mike Barberton.
Ray, I think that was
WB8
BMW.
It's
Jim in Barberton.
Jim, WB8 BMW. He's quick keying before he can get through.
What it sounded like to me, too, KCFQV.
We got you in there. All right, let's go. Let's see in there first. He's in the mobile. Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie. Fred, go right ahead. Welcome to the net.
Don't know what that was, but Ray, good afternoon. Thank you for accepting my call, checking in. Sorry that I missed Dustin and Nick the first hour. Pretty busy, I have to say. You guys are pretty busy. Wonderful net. Congratulations on 4 years, an anniversary of 4 years on this net. Absolutely fabulous. Great hearing everybody. I don't want to take too much time because I'm assuming you're going to have plenty more check-ins other than me. So I'll just go ahead and turn it back to you and say thanks again. 7-3 to you, everybody else in here on the net. And as I said, I think that was Jim WB8 BMW that you missed. K5 CFY and the Border Breaker Net 73 WA8 KOC.
Fred, well, appreciate you checking in there. Always good to hear from you. Looks like your first check-in was 3-2 of 21, and you've checked in 80 times. Appreciate that, Fred. 73 to you, and you mobile safely out there. And, all right, let's see. Let me go ahead and get Jim. He's always on a short string, got stuff to do. WB8 BMW. And don't quick key now, Jim. Let it sit. WB8 BMW, K5 CFY. Jim, go ahead.
Alrighty, Ray. Well, you got to get what you can while the getting's good if you're sitting in a parking lot with an HT. 7-3s, hopefully I'll catch you in the morning. Everybody have a great day. WB8 BMW.
Alrighty. Well, definitely appreciate you checking in there, Jim. You have checked in here 44 times, and the first one was 3-9 of 21. Is that right? Anyway, thanks for checking in, and have yourself a good afternoon. Take care. Tell Miss Judy we said hi. All right, let's go up to Donald there. KI5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Mr. Donald, thanks for the recheck.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ray. This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Nothing going on here. Just doing a little shuffling stuff around, trying to clear off my bench again. I want to build me a 220 antenna.
A lot of folks going to 220. We have a net here locally Friday nights on 220 simplex.
Yes, sir. And I'm looking forward to getting this built and up and getting in on that. Sounds like fun. I tell you, this anniversary deal, and you telling everybody how many check-ins they've got. That's really cool. Really cool. And I'm glad to have been a part of this for just a couple of years. But I look forward to it every day, and I feel, I don't know, anxiety or like I miss something on the days when I can't get out on the radio and participate. So, yeah, it's a good thing. That's all I've got, Ray. Have a great day. This is KI5WD, and I'll let you have your net back.
All righty, Donald. Appreciate you checking in there with us, and good luck on your antenna build, and we'll look forward to hearing you on a Friday night. All right, we're clear with KI Whiskey Delta Mike. Let's go get a recheck from Mark, KC8 Fox Queen Victor.
All right, KCFQV here. Just having some other meat from leftovers from Monday, Easter over the weekend. Easter over the weekend. So there was plenty of food, and there was a lot left. So we were taking home. We took some home and everything. So everything else is going good. Yeah, it sounded well. Me and Fred sort of could tell that. After a while, you get like Nick and some of the net controllers say. After a while, you get to know voices. So, but can't believe I have that many times checked in. But that was great, and these nets are great, and all the people are great. So I even miss the people over on the Alaskan net. I like all of them. I even like the net controllers. So they're all great. There's just one guy. So send it back to net, KCFQV.
Hey, Mark, well, you have a great afternoon, and 73 to you. We'll clear with KC8 Fox Queen Victor. Let's go to Brian, looks like. First time check-in, W4 Bravo Mike Foxtrot. Brian, go ahead.
Afternoon, this is W4 BMS, Brian down here in Charlotte. Just was so I figured I'd stop by and say hello and check in with you real quick. But yeah, beautiful day down here in Charlotte. Just turn on the radio for a minute and heard this busy net out there, so I'll have to keep this one in mind. W4 BMS.
We're here every single day from noon Central Time for a couple of hours, so I definitely welcome you back to come in and tell us what's going on down there in North Carolina. We definitely appreciate everybody checking in. Go ahead.
Sounds good. I'll definitely mark that down here and stop by some other time. I'll go ahead and turn it back over to you. This is W4 BMS.
Again, have a great afternoon, 73, and come back anytime you can. All right, we'll clear a Whiskey 4 Bravo Mike Foxtrot. Let's go to Kilo Echo 6 Zulu Echo Mike in California. Elvis, go ahead. Another first-time check-in, Kilo Echo 6 Zulu Echo We'll circle back and pick him up. Maybe he got busy or got a phone call or something. So, with that, we're at the bottom of the list looking for check-ins. Anybody else out there like to check in? Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo India November, short time mobile. DRM. Scott Mansfield. Mobile recheck.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
KI5 TAQ from ICOM, Oklahoma, mobile.
Kilo 8, Golf, Bravo.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike.
K5 OSB.
Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo Golf. KC5 RBG, Shannon and Tulsa.
Hold it up right there, guys. I got a few, but I missed a few. There was a Kilo Echo 8 Zulu, and I didn't get all your call sign. Then I had Grant, KD5 AFS, had Taco Tim, KI5 TAQ, got Dave, K8 Golf Bravo. Then there was a Kilo Echo, and I didn't get all your call sign. Then I had K5 OSB and KC5 RBG. The Kilo Echo 8 Zulu. Give me the rest of your call sign, please.
That was Kilo Echo 8, Zulu India November. Romeo Mike, KE8 ZRM. Scott.
No, I thought it was you, but I wasn't sure. So anyway, I didn't hear any mobiles in there. So Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm mobile too. On my way to work, got to make that nickel for the day. Hope everybody has a good day, and thanks for doing the net. I did have one question, though. I've heard you say something about this is a memorial boredom breaker net. Could you elaborate on that more and kind of give like a story on it? Kilo Echo 8, Zulu India November, back to net.
All right, Joe. That's a good question. It's on our blue screen, but you're not on the blue screen. But anyway, the guy that started this was his call sign was N5XQK. Really good friend of everybody around Tulsa. Anyway, it was his idea to start the net, and he passed away just shortly, not even a year after we started the net. So anyway, we got his call sign and decided to have it a memorial boredom breaker net. So that's how we got the net.
All right, thanks for telling me that. That's pretty great of you. I hope everybody has a good day. I'm about ready to head into work now, so have a good one. K8ZIN, clear.
Hey, yep, Johnny, he had a lot of good ideas. He started the boredom breaker net. We also started a group called the Ham Rescue. There's, I don't know, 8 or 10 guys that volunteer. Anytime somebody has an antenna that they need to put up or take down that the owner is not physically able to do so, we show up over there and put antennas up or take antennas down, whatever we could do to help the individual there. So that was another thing Johnny started. Anyway, he was a great guy. We definitely miss him. It's a memorial boredom breaker net. Joe, appreciate you checking in there from us. I know I hear you all the time, so we'll say 73 to you, and come back anytime you can. We're clear with Joe there, KE8 Zulu India November. Let's go to Grant, KD5 AFS. Grant, go ahead. Tim, you're up next.
K5CFY, KD5 AFS. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody out there. Won't check in on both shifts on the 4th anniversary. I don't check in on both shifts a lot, but anyhow, Ray, I got to thinking 4 years, well, 365 times 4, that's 1,460 days. And I'm not sure, I think it was leap year this year, so there's an extra day in February, so I'm not sure how that affects the day count, but that's quite a number of nets there, and quite a number of hours that everybody's been checking into the net, that NCOs are running the net. So anyhow, great accomplishment, Ray. That's all I had. I want to send it back to you, sir. KD5 AFS.
Hey, Grant, appreciate you checking in there with us, and have yourself a good afternoon there. All right, let's go to Taco Tim there, KI5TAQ. Mr. Taco Tim, thanks for the recheck. Go ahead.
Oh, good afternoon, everybody. This is KI5TAQ from ICOM, Oklahoma, in the Mobile. And yes, not a cloud in the sky today. And we can say happy anniversary to this net, and also say thanks to Johnny Ranfro in mind and in spirit, who started this net. And yeah, you know how many check-ins I've been and when I started. But I'm heading my way into the playground and maybe give Alan a little bit of a hard time. I'll send it back to net control. This is KI5TAQ.
Taco Tim, definitely appreciate you checking in, doing the recheck anyway, and you be careful on the way there to the playground, and stay safe. I don't think anybody can beat Gil. I think he has checked in 2,786 times, but he hasn't checked in today. He had something going on. I can't remember what it was now, but anyway, Gil has got I'm pretty sure Gil's got the record of number of check-ins for the net. All right, we're clear with Mr. Tim there, KI5TAQ. Let's go to Michigan and get a recheck for Dave. K8, off Bravo.
Good afternoon once again to the net from KGB. I figured since I'm here, I better begin on both hours today for the net. Yeah, going on what Grant said there, would be 1,460 days plus one for leap year day, plus another one for today would be 1,462. So if you want to add 38 more days to that, since today's the 3rd, that would be 41 days minus 30. May 11th. May 11th would be the 1500th. If that schedule is accurate, would be the 1500th day of the net. So there'd be a little anniversary you could celebrate there too. So I saw there in the blue screen you got my pick. Okay, I thought you might like that. That statue there, he's got a match set of jerseys for every team in town for any time they make a championship run. And this year they added one for the NFL since they're here. Changing the subject there briefly. So back to you. I'll keep it short so you get everybody else can get in here. Have a good day from KGB.
Hey, Dave. Well, thanks for checking in with us. We definitely appreciate you, and yeah, I saw that. All right, next up, I had a partial call sign. It was Echo, and that's all I got. If I haven't called you and you tried to check in, come on back.
Kilo India 5, uniform Kilo Whiskey.
All right, Kilo India 5, uniform Whiskey, go ahead.
From Kilo Whiskey, Bill from Wagner. Well, I didn't know today was an anniversary, but I'm glad to check in. This is the first net that I ever checked into back in somewhere around April or May of 22. That's right after I got my license.
Okay, give me your call sign again. I typed it in wrong. Kilo India 5, Uniform Whiskey.
Kilo India 5, Uniform Kilo Whiskey.
Sorry about that, but anyway, good to hear you in there. Hope everything's going okay with you today.
Everything's going great. Sun's shining, and I'm ready for these cold temperatures to be gone again. But, yeah, I really appreciated this net. It helped break the ice back at a hard time when I first got on the radio. But anyway, I'll let it back to you. This is Bill, KI5UKW.
Alrighty, Bill. Well, you've checked in 97 times. Your first check-in was 4/11/22, so you've been in here a few times. We definitely appreciate that. So 73 to you, Bill, and come back anytime you can. Next up we got Mr. Lloyd, K5OSB. Lloyd, go right ahead.
K5CFY and the net, K5OSB. Well, good afternoon there, Ray, and congratulations on 4 years. I'm just proud as I can be to have been a part of it, and hopefully I'll get back in and be part of it again. So hope everything is going well with you. Again, thanks for being there, and thanks for what you do. So just want to back out and say 7-3s to everybody. And again, congratulations on 4 years of making people happy. So 7-3s, catch you later. K5OSB back in net control.
Hey, Lloyd, well, you've been a big part of it for sure. Your first check-in was 4/8/20, and you've checked in 1,739 times as of yesterday anyway, so you can add a couple to that. But anyway, we definitely appreciate you checking in and helping us with the net control. We definitely appreciate it. You take care, and 73 to you, my friend. We'll clear with K5OSB. Let's get Mr. Shannon in here with a recheck. KC5, real big guns.
Thank you there, Ray. KC5RBG. Figured I'd throw my name on the second hour there. I couldn't hear Dustin very well on the morning for the first hour. I missed all that, but hopefully I've got quite a few check-ins anyway. You'll have to read them off for me again. I think it'd be interesting to know, because my first check-in was the day that everyone came out and did that antenna raising party, and got my antenna up. It was the first time I was able to hit the thermal machine. There you go. You have a good one there, Ray. Thanks for all you do, brother. This is Kilo Charlie 5, real big gun. God bless. 73. Back to net control.
Your first check-in was 9/4/2020, and you've checked in 963 times.
Good deal, good deal. I'm almost getting up there to 1,000. Just a little bit longer. KC5 RBG.
W.
Mr. Shannon, definitely appreciate you checking in there, and 73 to you. You take care of that eye. We're clear with KC5 Real Big Guns. Again, we're at the bottom of the list. If you'd like to check into the 4th anniversary of the N5QK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net, come with your call sign and name, please.
KB5QAI, Kilo Bravo 5, Quebec Alpha India, Pete. And if that was Shannon talking, he needs to do something with his audio, because I could not hear him at all.
KNA Mobile, John Bob, Mike Oscar, AB8 on Mobile in Burton Township, Ohio.
ZRM, KE8 ZRM, Kilo Echo Mike, Zulu Romeo Mike, Scott, Mansfield, Ohio.
QA Sarah Ponto, sir, Martin Wadford, Ohio.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB, John in Ohio with a recheck.
65 VDB short time.
Hold it up right there. We got Pete back in there with her recheck KB5QAI. The next station I did not get. Then I picked up Andy, AB8MO, KE5ZRM, KE8SFS, KE8UIB, and KB5VDB. If I didn't call your name, give me your call sign if you tried to check in.
Hey, Ray, this is John, Kilo Delta 5, Kilo November Alpha. I just wanted to say hi and just say hi and go.
We got you in and out. All right, let's go ahead and get Pete there, KB5QAI. Go ahead, Pete.
I could tell there was somebody keyed up, but when Shannon was talking, but I couldn't hear him. His audio was way down. And how many times have I checked in? I didn't catch that the first hour.
See here, Pete. I know we got it here. Looks like you checked in 276 times. Your first check-in was 2922.
2922, 276 times. Okay. Thank you, Ray. I'm out.
All righty, Pete. Well, you take care there, and 73 to you. All right, let's go to Mr. Andy there, AB8MO. Andy, go right ahead.
K5CFY in the Border Breaker Net, AB8MO. All right, I'm going to keep this brief because I am at my next stop here in Burton Village here. So, anyway, good evening or good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. That's one of those. And a seasonable temperature, 48 degrees, so, and partly sunny. So, anyway, I did not, let's see, Dustin wasn't giving the check-ins statistic when I first got in. He started doing that after I had already made my comments on the first hour, so I am kind of curious how much I got. I figured I got at least 100. I don't check. For a while, I was checking in almost every single day. Now it's about once a week, maybe twice. That's about it. So anyway, I'm going to get on out of here and head inside here. Thanks for getting me in there, Ray. Catch y'all tonight. This is AB8MO Mobile.
All right, Mr. Andy there, how about 590 check-ins there with us? Does that sound about right to you?
Yeah, I'll take it. That's more than I thought. 590, that's wonderful. I'm breaking 600 real soon. Thanks, Ray. Back to net, AB8MO.
KI7AY Mobile.
Let's see, we got Ron in there next, KE5ZRM. Ron, I think that was you. Go right ahead, and Jim, I've got you in there. You're at the bottom of the list, or I'll get you next. Ron, go ahead. Kilo Echo 5, Zulu Romeo Mike. Come on back in here.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike. Scott, Mansfield, Ohio.
Trying to get you to move down here, I guess, Scott, but go right ahead.
He had my call sign off my one-letter number, so I just called back out. I'll be just checking in. Tell everybody have a good day, and 7:30 to you. This is KE8ZRM.
Hey, Scott, thanks for checking in with us, and sorry about that. Fives and eights. I try to put everybody into five, I guess. But, Scott, have a good one. 73 to you. Jim, KI7AY in the mobile. Go ahead.
Since somebody told me I had 499 on the last check-in, which was a while ago. But probably hope to do it another 500 times. KI7AY, Panama Jim Mobile, 500, back to net.
Alrighty. Yeah, Jim, you mobile safely out there, and yeah, you're one of the regulars, so we definitely appreciate you. All right, let's go to Mark, KE8, Sierra, Foxtrot, Sierra. Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, Ray, I know I'm not very much on chatting. I haven't been on here long enough. Nah, but I know I wish everybody the 4th anniversary your boarding and good to hear you today. And you know, I'll get it back to you. Kid at the Sarah Poster, Martin, Wadford, Ohio.
You've checked in 421 times. We definitely appreciate it, and good to hear you in there. And we'll say 73. Your first check-in was 6/27/21. So you've been around for a while. We definitely appreciate it there. Clear with Mike there, KE8, Sierra, Foxtrot, Sierra. Let's go up to John with a recheck, KE8, UIB. John, good to hear you in there. Thanks for checking in on my hour. I appreciate it.
K5CFY from KE8 UIB. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody out there on the net. Always glad to chime in on your hour. Always look forward to it, Ray. And I'm really happy that I was able to make this net a part of my work week, and it's nice to get to spend the halfway mark of my week with you guys for sure. And you know, and it was a great it was really great last year when Nick and them started adding the extra hour, and we were able to check in on your hour too. So you know, that's always a great thing. But with that, thank you, Ray, for the great job you do. And this is KE8 UIB living a $5 dream, a nickel at a time. I'm gonna get off here and head back to work. Listening in 7-3, y'all.
W8WKY.
John, always good to hear from you, and we'll say 73 to you, and Have a great afternoon. Well, clear KE8 UIB. I got a recheck here from Ron, KB5 EDB. Ron, go ahead.
Thanks a lot, Ray. I've got a nurse about to step up to the door. I'll make it short. I've got a net on Friday nights at 7 on the broken arrow machine, 146.91, negative offset, 88.5 hertz PO tone. Everyone's welcome to check in. It'll be the first Friday of the month, so we'll talk about reporting stuff to the Weather Service. Be a good follow-up for the weather net the other night. If you haven't already put my bunch in for the count, and I think when we started this, I had the third shift the first day, the second shift the second day, and the first shift the third day. And boy, have I been happy all that time. KB5 EDB.
Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly how the rotation started or anything, but we just kind of, for the first 3 or 4 days, well, there's only 3 or 4 of us, so, but anyway, it's been fun, and it's hard to believe that it was kind of just a temporary thing, but it just keeps going and going. But anyway, Ron, thanks for you part in it, and we'll say 73 to you, and good luck there with the nurse. Excuse me. Let's see. We're at the bottom of the list. Anybody else out there want to check into the net? Please call now.
BOB Mobile.
K5CFY. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick in Orville, Ohio.
And KC5 ARB in case I was in a train wreck up front.
Golf Whiskey 8 Sierra Zulu Lima, Dave in Newport, South Wales.
KA6 DOY, Kangaroo Apple 6, Daffy Obese Yodeler.
Kilo Bravo 8 Echo Zulu X-Ray, Cleveland, Ohio.
Station there. Kilo Bravo 8 Echo Zulu. Give me the last one.
Kilo Bravo 8 Echo Zulu X-Ray.
All right, let's go to the top of the list there. Let's see. We got N0 BOB. We got KD8 SLG, KC5ARB, GW8 Sierra Zulu Lima, and some weird guy that's got all kinds of phonetics that I've never heard, but I think I picked out a Kilo Alpha 6 Delta Oscar Yankee. I think that came out of all of that, and KB8EZX. All right. Go talk to Bob. N0 BOB in the mobile. Go ahead.
Hello, Ray. K5CFY and the net N0 BOB. Bob, yes, I am in the mobile. Got a kick out of those phonetics there. Rammelhead. Shoo, I'm like you, Ray. I tried to figure out what he was talking about, but anyway. Nice, pretty blue sky out here. Truck saying 56.56, so not too bad out here. The wind was really blowing this morning, but it's kind of calmed down a little bit up here by 61st and Yale, by the good old Pink Palace. Heading back homeward. So anyway, Ray, thanks for getting me in there and doing the net. And everybody have a good day today. And we'll catch, I was going to say good afternoon, but I don't know about Wales. That may be morning time, or I don't know. I don't know what time it is there. Anyway, everybody have a good time, and we'll catch you guys later on. K5CFY and the net, N0 BOV 73, all.
Bob, well, you've checked in 115 times. Your first check-in was 4/9/20 2020, so we definitely appreciate you hanging around there. And thanks for checking in with us. All right, next up is Mr. Bob there, or Mr. Nick, KD8SLG. Nick, again, appreciate all you do for us there.
K5CFY, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Ray, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens. My fingers are sore. I'm trying to keep up. I wanted to share how we got hooked up with you guys, because W2JLS, that's John, my brother from another mother, not to be confused with W2JLT, by the way. Before we all had our own Allstar nodes, we would steer the W8WKY repeater around at night and look for people to talk to. And I'm pretty sure that's how we connected with you guys out there in Oklahoma. And we would stay up for hours at night and talk to you guys. That was AI5Q, Jairus, JD and Justin, JRX and JHQ. Those guys were in there at night all the time. And that's when we started making the Oklahoma and Ohio connection, and it's been absolutely fabulous. It's been absolutely fabulous. So as for me, my first check-in was 3/2/21, and I have 1,544 check-ins. And Ray, I know you've poured your heart and soul into keeping this thing going, and there's just no way that all of us can show our appreciation for that. So I'm just going to say thanks. This is KD8SLG, back to net control.
You know, you mentioned all those guys, JD and Mitch, and of course, back in the day, and I don't ever hear them, but I guess different things have changed. But anyway, that was, I remember that's when we first got started with the all you folks up there in Ohio and everything, and it's just grown and grown. It's unbelievable, but definitely wonderful. Thank you there, Nick. Always good to hear you in there. While you're here, I need a drink of water or so. Throw out a deal for a net that comes on tonight.
Oh, man, I completely forgot about that. You mean I got to do this again today? Tonight? Yeah, don't forget the beacon net tonight, everybody. That's at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-ins start a half hour early. We're on Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there because we are linked up to the Boredom Breaker Hub. So hope to hear a bunch of you there again tonight. Thanks, Ray. It's KD8SLG. Back to net control.
Howdy, Nick. Again, thanks a lot. Appreciate all you do for us. All right, we're going to clear with Mr. Nick. ARB. Mr. Paul, you have checked in, looks like 558 times, and your first check-in was 1421.
Yeah, sort of sounds like I'm a real slacker out here for all the 500 check-ins. I would have thought it was higher, but that's quite all right. At any rate, we're just going around. I'm heading towards the river here at the south side, so I'm probably going to get broken up here shortly. So I will just make a quick in and out here. KC5 ARB.
Howdy, Paul. Well, we definitely appreciate you checking in there with us, and have a good evening out there. All right, let's see here. Let's go across the pond there to Mr. Dave there in Newport, South Wales. GWH, Sierra Zulu Lima. Dave, go right ahead. Welcome to that. Good evening to you.
W8W.
Yeah, K5CFY from Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima. Good afternoon there, Ray, and all the Boredom Breakers out there. And hang on, that's it again, forget that bit in the background. And what a happy anniversary, 4th anniversary to the net. And long may it continue there, Ray. Absolutely fantastic. I love the Boredom Breaker net. And we're currently sat here about 50 degrees Foxtrot, and the same Nick looking up all the calls. I've actually checked in 739 times. My first check-in was the 26th of October 2021. Declan, he's got 646 check-ins, his first being the 30th of October 2021. And Sue is a late start. It's Mike Whiskey 7 Foxtrot Delta India. She's got 292. First check-in was the 21st of February 2023, just shortly after she got licensed. Okay there, Ray. You do a fantastic job and running the net, and absolutely really enjoyed today's net as always. So with that, I'll put it back to you and let you continue on down. K5CFY from GW8SZL.
Dave, how did you find out about the Boredom Breaker net?
Well, if my memory serves me correctly, it was a little while ago now. I think I was listening to the Barometer net and heard it mentioned on there, and I went in search. I'm pretty sure that was it, but I'm not 100% Ray. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know if Sean had anything to do with it, or exactly how you heard about it. But anyway, ever how you did, we're certainly glad you did, and we definitely appreciate you and Declan and Sue and you running the nets, and we definitely appreciate it. Thanks for all you do for Hammer Radio. 73 there, Dave, and have a good evening. All right, we'll clear at GW8 Sierra Zulu Lima. And let's go to this Kilo Alpha 6 Delta Oscar Yankee. I think that's what I pulled out of that. Yeah. Mr. Reynolds, go ahead.
K5CFY, hello Ray, KA6DOY here. I've got to go. My wife needs me right now, so I'll catch you fellas later. Kangaroo Apple 6, Daffy OB Shodler. I'll finish this talk later. See you later, Ray. Bye-bye.
Well, we'll clear with KA6DOY. This is keep 5 cents for yourself, and we'll move on down to Ed, Kilo Bravo 8, Echo, Zulu X-Ray. Good to hear you in there, Ed. I think it's your first time checking in.
Roger, stumbled on it by accident. I didn't think there was any activity on the 2-meter band. I bought a mobile radio, and I thought maybe I made a bad purchase, but it's good to hear some activity. Here in Cleveland, Ohio, weather's kind of gloomy out here, and hopefully it'll be better for the total eclipse on Monday. This is KB8 EZX.
We're here every single day, but you're probably hooked up there in Ohio there. But anyway, we'd like to welcome you back anytime you have the opportunity. By the way, we're using Netlogger as a preferred name. Do you go by Ed or Edward, or do you go by something else?
Ed is preferred. Echo Delta. That's just fine. Thank you.
Got you in there, so anyway, next time you check in, we'll have you as Ed there. So appreciate you checking in. 73, my friend, and come back anytime you can. All righty, we'll clear with Kilo Bravo 8, Echo Zulu X-Ray. Anybody else out there like to check into the net, please call now.
Control, please check in. Whiskey 4, Victor India Alpha, and Robert Mobile, Gainesville, Florida, and I'll be short time.
KD8SYE, in and out.
India 5, Uniform India Foxtrot. This is Larry, mobile up in Claremore, Oklahoma.
Again there, I was busy with Chad's and didn't get yours. The last caller, give me your call sign again.
KI5UIF, Kilo India 5, Uniform India Foxtrot. This is Larry, mobile, up in Claremore, Oklahoma.
We got you. Let's see. We got another mobile. Get Robert in there first. Whiskey 4, Victor India Alpha. Go right ahead.
I did that. I enjoyed checking into this net. I just got back into Florida, in Gainesville from South Carolina, and I can't get it in South Carolina, but I'm fixing to jump out and get me something to eat. I thought I'd say 73 to everybody on here, and have a great day. W4VI mobile.
Like you've checked in 5 times. Your first time was 411 of 23, so we definitely appreciate that. And let's see here, SYE, Mr. Chad there, I think this is your first time check-in. But let me get Larry in the mobile, and I'll come back to you, Chad. KI5UIF. Larry, go ahead.
This is KI5UIF. Out here mobile on Highway 66, headed south out of Claremore. Just wanted to get a chance to check in. I haven't been on very often. Did enjoy it. Heard about it from some good friends from the Mays County Amateur Radio Club. Enjoy it, and hope you all keep it up. KI5UIF, clear.
Well, appreciate you checking in. You mobile safely out there, and come back anytime you can. All right, let's go to Chad. I think first time check-in with us, KD8, Sierra Yankee Echo. Good to hear you in there, Chad. Go ahead.
Hey, thanks. Hey, yeah, I'm mobile right now, headed from Solon back to Middlefield here. Yeah, I think I've checked in one other time before, but that's all right. I mean, this could be my first time too. So, yeah. Listen on occasion, but yeah, I think the gentleman earlier was talking about the Newberry repeater is where you have to connect the node through the Allstar repeater there. So I think that's why I hear it intermittently as well.
That's probably right. So anyway, good to hear you in there.
Thanks, Ray. I might hear you tomorrow morning. KD8 SYE clear.
Unless it's raining, I'm usually out there walking the dog, or he's walking me rather, but we haven't missed very many barometer nets in quite a while. Chad, good to hear you, and appreciate you checking into the border breaker net. Come back anytime you can. All right, this will be last call for check-ins.
P5L, Kilo Bravo 5 Lima, Gary.
Papa Delta Sierra Tango Sierra.
Kilo 8 Papa Juliet Whiskey, Philip in Twinsburg, Ohio.
Hold it up right there. We got Gary in there, KB5L. Then there was another station I did not get, and then I had Papa Juliet Whiskey. But the one in the middle there, give me your call sign again.
Kilo 5 Lima Echo, Jim.
Code name is Elmer Akron. I'll be in and out.
W8W.
Slow down a little bit, Jim. Give it to me again.
Sorry about that. Kilo 5 Lima Echo, K5LE, Inquire.
Billy, all right, we got you. And on the other station ending with Papa Juliet Whiskey.
Oh, it's Kilo 8 Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8PJW.
Sorry about that, but we got you. Let me fix that. All right, let's go to Gary there, KB5L. Gary, go ahead.
Good afternoon to everyone on the net. I hope everyone's doing well. It's a beautiful day except for that wind. I don't like high velocity winds. It
it kind of tends to upset my nervous system for some reason. Anyway, but everything's going good over here. I've tried to check in several times while I've been out mobile. Usually I make it fine in the areas I've been trying to, but for some reason the past couple of times it's been chopped up and you weren't able to catch me. So anyway, I'm on the base station now, so hopefully everything's coming across good. Anyway, want to wish everyone well, just say hi, and talk to you all soon again. KB5L, back to net.
Well, thanks for checking in. Looks like you've checked in 130 times. Your first check-in was 4/11/22, but appreciate you checking in there, Gary, on our 4-year anniversary of the Border Breaker Net. We definitely appreciate your checking in with us. All right, let's go to Jim there, K5LE. Jim, welcome to the net. Looks like you've checked in 27 times. Your first one was 1/16/21.
Thanks for that. And hello to my old friend Gary. So I usually check in on CW. It's really strange. I never thought I'd feel odd using a microphone, but I'm a little more comfortable using a key. Anyway, said Lima Echo.
Well, there's a lot of people that thinks, CW is the only mode, but then there's some that don't do anything but HF voice. So anyway, ham radio has got so many different ways you can go. It's like a million hobbies in one hobby. But Jim, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in with us, and hope you have a great afternoon there. 73 to you. All right, so let's go talk to Phil. Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Whiskey. Phil, good to hear you. Go ahead.
K5, CFY, KATJW. Good afternoon, Ray, and good afternoon to everyone on there. I tried to get my twofer for today, and I guess I was successful. So I was talking to Dustin earlier. So glad you hung in there and kept the boredom breaker net going. I know sometimes it's not an easy task to do, and I know you guys had to cut down from 3 shifts to 2 per day, but we're still here, so that's always good. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I'm going to hand it back to you, Ray. This is KATJW. Back to the net.
Well, appreciate you checking in there, Phil. I'd like to thank everybody that took time to check into the 4th anniversary of the Border Breaker Net. We definitely appreciate everybody helping us with that and celebrating, and we'll hope to keep it going. So, but if without all ends, we wouldn't have the net, so we definitely appreciate everybody that checks in. Hope everybody has a great afternoon or evening or morning, whatever the night be, and with that, I'll say 73, this net is closed. This is Ray, K5CFY.
Kilo Charlie Echo Yankee, Dave from East Sparta.
This is KD8SLG. I'd like to thank everybody who participated in today's N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net 4th anniversary even. I'm going to return the repeater to customary amateur use. And Dave, sorry we missed you there. KD8SLG, I'm clear.
It's the story of my life. I'm missing one thing or another. I tried to get on the net earlier this morning. I was the one that's trying to break into the repeater and you couldn't hear me. And trying out a new little walkie-talkie here, and it got me wasn't quite making it. Okay, we'll catch it again another time. This is KPHY.
it's rough on Echolink trying to get into a net. KE8VZA.
Yeah, KCFQE. The Boredom breaker net was connected and they just dropped it, nicked it, KD8SLG. But we run it on Wednesdays. So KCFQV, that's what you heard at your looking, KCFQV.
USL, thanks there, Mark. I appreciate it. I was listening there for a while. I tried to check in a few times from work here on Echolink, and man, it's brutal sometimes. Very popular net. It was good to hear, and I hope they have a great 4th anniversary. This is KE8VZA. We're going to be clear. Thanks, Mark.
All right, yeah, KCFQV. Yeah, I'll give you a count number here. What was their count here today? The overall count was 80. For the first hour, he had 41. Second hour total was 80, or 81 total. So KCFQ, hey, stop by next week. They'll be back on Wednesdays, every Wednesday. So KCFQV.
K8VZA, K8SLG. Still there, Eric?
KD8SLG, KD8VZA. Yeah, I'm here, Nick. Just don't tell my boss. Hi.
Your secret's safe with me, Eric. Your secret is safe with me. I won't tell a soul. Yeah, I saw you link up on Echolink, but I was not logging for the second hour, so I couldn't just pop you in there. And it was pretty hairy in there for a while, so I didn't want to stir up the crap anymore. So anyway, that's what's going on there, man. We'll talk to you later on tonight, I would imagine. K8VZA, KD8SLG.
Roger. Thanks there, Nick. Yeah, I didn't really want to take up too much of the time on the net because I know there were a lot of people who check in regularly that wanted to wish everyone a happy anniversary for the fourth year running. So that's okay. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll definitely talk to you later. Anyway, have a good rest of the day. I got to punch out of this and before my secret gets out of the bag. So anyway, thanks, KD8SLG. This is KE8VZA, and we're clear.
W8WKY. W8WKY repeater PL1 14.8.